Lighthouse Christmas. Morning light drifted down the curving lighthouse stairs. Peter appeared on the floor below Francis, hugging the one-eared cat. He stood smack in the pile of dirt Francis had just swept down from the top of the ledge light tower. "How many days till Christmas?" he asked. Francis waved the broom to scoot him inside. "One less than yesterday." "Two?" Francis nodded. "Will Christmas come to this island too?" Peter asked. "I suppose it will," said Francis. "Good. I want Christmas," Peter said. "We both want Christmas," Francis thought. So why did people have to live in lonely places like Ledge Light? Francis hung the broom behind the kitchen door. She could hear Papa chopping firewood outside. "Christmas, Francis. Cookies and singing and presents." Peter piped from the rocker where he sat stroking the cat. "And Santa." "Yes," Francis said, but she wasn't sure that Santa even knew where Ledge Light was. Here in the middle of the ocean. When Mama died in spring, Papa had taken the transfer from the mainland lighthouse. Had Santa noticed? Later, Francis found Peter in the parlor with crayons and paper scraps all around. "I'm planning Christmas," he said, "and you can help." Francis picked up one of the scraps. "What's this plan?" "Cookie shapes," Peter said. Francis's mouth watered at the memory of butter cookies, sweet with sugar. Then she remembered the empty larder. Maybe not cookies this year. She picked up another scrap. "Ho, ho, ho, the piano," Peter sang. Her ears rang with the memory of Aunt Martha's beautiful playing. "Presents for everyone," Peter said, "even the one-eared cat." Francis had to smile. That old cat doesn't even know it's Christmas. "But we do." Peter grabbed her hand. "We can start making Christmas and Santa can finish up." The sound of Papa's chopping stopped outside. "Best hurry that cat outdoors, Peter," Francis warned. Too late. Snow covered Papa into the kitchen. "Papa!" Peter rushed to him. Papa reached out an arm, then spotted the cat. "That cat doesn't belong inside." "But Papa," Peter chirped, "he's the Ledge Light cat, and we're the Ledge Light family now." Without another word, Papa opened the door and shooed the cat outside. Francis sat 3 bowls of oatmeal on the table. Peter tasted a spoonful. "It's not sweet today." No, not today. The sugar was gone. Like most everything else, Francis thought. Sooner or later, the weather would let up and the supply boat would arrive. But probably too late for Christmas. Papa cleared his throat. "Aunt Martha radioed offering to send a dory out to fetch you children for Christmas." Peter bounced in his seat. Cookies and singing and presents, and Santa for sure. Francis gave him a tiny kick under the table. "What about you, Papa?" Papa shook his head. "Storms threatening boats at sea don't consider holidays." Francis felt like a boat moored to a dock. "But can we go have Christmas, Francis?" Peter asked. "You think on that a while, Francis, and let me know," Papa said. Crack, crack, creak, crack. The rockers squeaked out a waiting rhythm on the parlor floor as the sky darkened with storm clouds. No supply boat again today. Already the larder echoed like a yawning beast, with only a canister of oatmeal and a 50-pound sack of beans in its stomach. Beans for Christmas dinner? Francis whirled around to Peter. Okay, we'll go. Peter flew across the floor and threw his arms around Francis's waist. Go tell Papa, Francis said, heading for her room. 10 minutes later, Peter appeared in the doorway. What are you doing? Making a present to leave for Papa, she whispered. Santa brings presents for everyone, everywhere, even Lighthouse Cat, said Peter. The cat and Papa alone at Christmas with the boats on the sea. She tried not to think about that as she trimmed sheets of paper evenly and bound them together with ribbon. She labeled on the cardboard cover Lighthouse Keeper's Journal. Just then an enormous gust of wind drove snow against the rattling window. Oh no, Francis thought, how would they get to the mainland?